Estamos con Jack Phillips, la persona que más ha desarrollado el método de medición de impacto de la capacitación y aprendizaje en Colombia. Vamos a hacerle un par de preguntas para todos nosotros. Jack, I just introduced you as the man who has helped us the most in measuring and evaluating training and development in the whole world, really. So, what is the mission of learning and development in the companies? What is that for?
Okay. First, learning is obviously essential for growth. You won't grow an organization without lots of learning. Also, we're changing so much, and to adjust to the change, that's going to be learning. Learning reduces that resistance to change. We're becoming more complex instead of simpler, and that means more learning. So learning is so critical to survival. But here's the issue. Executives want to invest in learning, and they do, but they really want to see the value for this. Because see, they think of learning, unfortunately, as a cost. We just have to do it. I want them to see this as an investment. See, if it's a cost, they will cut it, freeze it, reduce it. But if it's an investment, they'll do more of it, increase it, enhance it. So our mission to work with executives about learning is to see learning as an investment. And the way to do that is to show the executives that learning drives value, business value. Connecting learning to business will make an executive happy. That's the way you keep them satisfied. They know they're going to invest, they have to invest, but if we're not careful, they'll cut our learning when times get a little tough, and they'll add more back, and you go through this cycle. They should continue that investment and not cut it in tough times. That's when you need more learning. But we've got to give them some data that shows that we make a difference. And if we don't have data that says we're using learning on the job and it has an impact on their work, and occasionally for a major program we want to push it all the way up to ROI, financial ROI. When we do that, we begin to get more support, more commitment from the executives, and more money, more budget. That's what we want. Keep that budget going.
What can we suggest or tell the learning and development people to improve their dialogue with the managers?
Yes, it's a twofold process. First, start talking with an executive in business terms. Just yesterday, I was working with a major coach who's connecting coaching to business, and we said that executive discussion should start with the business needs, and always keep thinking to the business need, and constantly showing how coaching is supporting that. So a learning manager has to think of it the same way. We think business needs, business issues, business challenges, and how learning is going to make a difference. So keep that dialogue going. The second part is that we need to be proactive in being able to measure the success up to that business level. So ultimately they want proof that you've connected. So you've got to go down this path. Don't wait for them to say, show me the money, which is one of our books. If you do that, it's too late. You want to go down that path of working toward measuring our success. So have the business discussion, but be proactive in learning about measurement and making it work.
And when you're talking to organizations like the government, like the police, like the justice, like the NGOs, what would you say about learning and development?
Same thing. We work a lot with governments. You won't be efficient with the government unless you teach people ways to be efficient. So in a government, we have payoffs from learning for output, quality, cost, and time in any government agency. So we think that sometimes they don't have business measures. They do. You got output, you got quality, you got time, you got cost in any government operation. So we have to understand that because you're government, you still have business measures. And it's those people who have to fund the government who wants you to connect to those key business measures. And so I'm reminded of what the Crown Prince in Saudi Arabia said recently. He says, we've cut our budget in governments. And he says, I don't see any difference. Maybe we should cut more. So that tells me you needed to get efficient. We need to be more efficient. Learning is a way to do that. And so we can connect learning to all of these government agencies and government departments so that we're driving more productivity, we're improving quality, we're improving the delivery times, and yes, we're controlling costs. We do that, we make a big difference.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Yes.
Jack. We hope to have you in our countries, and we hope that all the learning and development people will get suggestions from you. Thank
Yes.
you very much.
Thank you.